What's going on, everyone? It's time for another comedy drama film review. I'm not sure what you classify this. It is a satire, so whatever you want to classify those as. Today we're going to talk about a film called Code 3. It was released September 12th, 2025. It's directed by Christopher Leone, who did films like Parallels, The Lost Room, Case 7, and The Replacement. So this is a drama, comedy, satire type of film about a burnt out paramedic who goes on his last shift where he's about to retire, and they have a ride along, and this girl basically is trying to see what it's like, see the ropes and stuff, and so he goes about the grim reality of being a paramedic and what you see and stuff. And then as the film progresses, he kind of realizes that this is what he was born to do, and sort of like tries to change his ways. So yeah, this film starts off as a comedy. There's some pretty good comedic moments in it and stuff, but then it slowly starts turning more into the satire drama that it's intended to be, where it gets very serious, and which keeps it pretty realistic and stuff, especially apparently for the U.S. Health system and stuff. Apparently this one's a good depiction of it, but I'm Canadian, so I couldn't really tell you. I couldn't even tell you if it's like similar to Canadian ones or not, but yeah. No, it is shot well and acted well, and yeah, and like the special effects for like the calls they go to and stuff look pretty good. Now, this one wasn't really for me though, because it was like it kind of felt very off balance from me. I'm not very familiar with satires though, so that's probably the way it's supposed to be. But still, I didn't think the characters were super fleshed out or anything. You definitely see a lot of good change and arcs with them, but still, it's just like something was missing, I thought, and it could have made the camaraderie even better between the three of them and stuff. That you have the comic relief, you have the one that tries to keep everything grounded, then you have the one you're following, and it works well and stuff. But they could have did a little bit more, especially with the story. The story is pretty standard and pretty generic, but still it does have its charm to it, and that is pretty neat to see a film focus on ambulance drivers. You don't really see that, and it's definitely something new, and it's sort of like experimental, I thought, and I thought that was pretty neat. And it was a cool to see how frustrating some of these type of circumstances can be in that situation, and how really realistic they try to make it. And overall, I just thought it was good. It just wasn't really for me. So I'm gonna give Code 3 probably a 2.5 out of 5. It was all right. But yeah, it definitely wasn't made for me. Now, for a US audience, it's probably way different. It's probably very more realistic and eye-opening and stuff, and there's some pretty good comedy parts, so I still recommend it. So yeah, if you want to see Code 3, I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything, so just link the trailer down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. Also link down below is my Instagram. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you find some weird, obscure, and on that you probably never thought of checking it together. And also so you hear my opinions on popular films, that promote classic films and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because I'm going to be doing a slasher like thriller in the next review called Wake Up. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, hope you don't get the disgruntled ambulance drivers anytime soon. I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.